First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now, here's Ball. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
To the paint, and stolen by Iverson. Over in the corner, Edwards. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind. And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and Coach told me, well, when he gets into the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Back over to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. The Kings trail by 4. Here's Williams. Misses the layup. Iverson up top. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. And finished off by Wagner.
Oh, what a slam from Wagner. When he gets that close, he is going for it.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Rivers. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Thor. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Salon. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Down low. Here's Benton. And that one is stuffed right through.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Richardson. Well, Richard, you had an interesting view of the start of the Warriors dynasty.
Yeah, I was very, very blessed to be a part of that Steph, Clay, and Draymond's first playoff run back in 2013. Matter of fact, some of the Warrior fans are still mad at me for some missed free throws. But I was 90 years old. Let it go.
And it's the Kings with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Benton. Bagley the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rivers. 1:02 left to play in the first. For the three, it's rebounded by Salon. So it's the Warriors now. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Bagley the screen. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Here's Rivers. To the middle. Kicks it out to Wiggins. It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
17.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And the turnover again by Sacramento. Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Now, here's Ball. 8 points for him.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wagner. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up. The Kings shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Edwards loves it in there.
Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that one.
And it's blocked. Jones in the post. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Jackson has the open look. Pass to Jones. Outside Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Giannis just too much inside.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Great Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. Players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Warriors. The second chance effort. Paul with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Ball's got 11 points.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
Nobody near Barnes. And the Warriors, another three.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Ball with the bucket. Ball's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Inside, Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Ball. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
We've got, oh my goodness, the slam.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Jones. Sacramento able to drain the three. The kick out to Barnes. From outside the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Pass to Thor. Murray right side. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Substitution on the court.
Warriors leading by 5. And there's the foul. It'll go on Delano Banton. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Sprewell. Back to Rivers. 6 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. And the Warriors lead by 7. Here's Banton. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Count it. Rivers has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. It could go. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Back to the action in just a minute. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Warriors leading by 7. Iverson outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Franz Wagner.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
The Kings trail by 10. Kicks it out to Wagner. Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Now here's Iverson. And they're running. Here's Jackson. And he goes big with the dunk right over LaMelo Ball.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Benton with the rebound. Williams in the post. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. LaMelo Ball picked one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Timeout called by the Kings. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Timeout called by the Kings. Good on the second free throw. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Iverson. Good defense. Better offense. Iverson.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working to get inside and getting good shots from close range. Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Right side, Ball. 5 on the clock. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Making it work in close ball, getting an agile finish.
And the Warriors making a change here.
Substitution for your Warriors. Derek Jones Jr.
Murray with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Pass to Giannis. Back to Murray. screen by Antetokounmpo. 4 on the shot clock.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Here's the drive. Here's Williams. And he converts the layup. And the Warriors lead by 5.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Hands it from downtown. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. On the wing, Wiggins. Over Jackson. And it's Wiggins missing. And it's Murray penetrating.
Hit him with the spin cycle. Everyone out there a little dizzy by that move by Murray.
Here's Edwards. Oh, my goodness. What a play. And he jams it with authority.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush.
That is Murray's game. He doesn't settle. He is always in attack mode.
Right side, Williams goes back up. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, sometimes.
And Giannis throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Rivers surveying the D. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 5. And a missed layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Jackson with the screen to the inside. Pass to Thorne. Fires the 3. Warriors with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Sprewell. Back to Rivers for 3. Good on the triple. Rivers has got 9. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
15 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Banton. Robinson pulls it in. And here's Rivers. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. The Warriors on top. They're up by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Timeout, Kings. and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for his team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity and stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Outside, ball. The three ball from Anthony Edwards.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
To Bagley. It's stolen by Edwards. Now the Warriors moving it up. Up top, Hachimura. Pass to Edwards. From past the arc. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
On the free throw, no good. It's hauled in by the Kings.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
To the paint. And stolen by Murray. For the finish. And finished off by Wagner.
An explosive performance by Wagner tonight, showing just how dangerous he is when he's at his best.
Here's Edwards. The kick out to Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves. And the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Both teams deciding to change it up. First free throw is good.
It's obvious that LaMelo Ball loves making trouble for the defense. He loves to go right at guys and attacks without hesitation.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Down low. And finished off by Wagner. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Pass to Edwards. Edwards. Put it down!
Wow! Gracious, way to get up.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Outside, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Wagner, strong move off the glass.
Going on the attack there. Great effort from Wagner.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Now Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Wagner, right side. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Warriors leading by 3. inside Edwards. Driving to the basket. Oh, he can't jam it home. He is denied. And he banks the layup in.
There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot.
Ball. A huge two-handed slam.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man ball is used to the spotlight. And he just powered that
One of the game's top dunkers. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Now here's Wiggins. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Barnes trained from outside.
He's found his rhythm from deep.
Giannis!
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
To tie it up. And the crafty layup. Good.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Robinson. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
This guy has ice water in his veins. Wagner coming through in a big way.
Driving in. And he jams it in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I think Murray knows exactly what he's doing. He's going to go to that defender knowing he's going to get contact.
Timeout, Sacramento. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try it.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Shoot 2. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Edwards looking it over. Driving inside. 5 to shoot. Barnes. The 3 is off. Here's Wagner. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with a lead pass. Well done.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And this is it, guys. Down 1, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot. And it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Onto the Kumbo. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. What is...
I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm Satan on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm begging on this.